Hello, it's me, the ukulele teacher, here to teach you how to play another one of your festive favourites. So, grab your Christmas ukulele, make sure it's in tune, and get ready to play Let It Snow. Just in case you've never heard the song before, I'm going to play you through a quick verse and chorus now to give you a rough idea of what it'll sound like when you've learned it. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I've got corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh. These are the chords you'll need for the song. If you already know them, skip ahead now. To play the chord of D, put your first, second and third fingers on the second fret of the fourth, third and second strings. And the chord of D should sound like this. To play the chord of D7, just add your fourth finger to the third fret of the first string. And the chord of D7 should sound like this. To play the chord of A, put your first finger on the first fret of the third string, and your second finger on the second fret of the fourth string. And the chord of A should sound like this. And to play the chord of A7, just lift up your second finger and leave your first finger on the first fret of the third string. And the chord of A7 should sound like this. To play the chord of E minor, put your first finger on the second fret of the first string, your second finger on the third fret of the second string, and your third finger on the fourth fret of the third string. And the chord of E minor should sound like this. And to play the chord of E7, put your first finger on the first fret of the fourth string, your second finger on the second fret of the third string, and your third finger on the second fret of the first string. And the chord of E7 should sound like this. The chords in the first line are D, A, D. For the first D and the A, I play two downstrokes, and then for that second D, I play a nice and simple down, down, up, down, up. So that first line will sound like this. Down, 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 up, down, up. That's for the line that goes, oh, the weather outside is frightful. Then the second line, you just play the down, down, up, down, up pattern twice on the chord of A, like this. But the fire is so delightful. Then the third line, you stick with that pattern on the E minor. But since we've no place to go. And then the chords for the fourth line are A to A7 to D. And then again, like that first line, you play two downstrokes on the first two chords, and then a full down, down, up, down, up on that D at the end. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. So let's put those four lines all together. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And good news for you, the second half of the verse is exactly the same. So let's carry on and play the next four lines. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I've got corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Now we move on to the chorus. The first two lines are A to E7 to A. The first A, you play the down, down, up pattern twice. And then for the E7 and the second A, you just play it once. So it goes like this. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. Then the third line of the chorus, you play that A twice more like this. But if you really hold me tight. And then the fourth line of the chorus is the hardest line of the song because there are four chords to play. D7 to E7 to A7. But to make up for there being so many chords, just play two downstrokes on each of them, like this. So those last two lines will sound like this. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. So let's put that chorus all together. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh. and then just go straight into verse 2. And all the way through the song, you just repeat verse, chorus, until you get to the end. And that's how to play Let It Snow. I've been the ukulele teacher. If you have any requests for any more Christmas lessons, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, I love you all and I wish you the best.